Tigers got behind early on, lost a few of those matches, but a massive comeback tonight for a 22-17 win over the Hokies. 75-68 is the final in Mizzou's SEC opener.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Earning Our Stripes. I'm Brock
And I'm Benjamin Duncan.
And just because the football season's over doesn't mean the football team can't stop making headlines. Because why on earth would they stop doing that? God.
Because just a reminder, Mizzou is, for the second year in a row now, the national champion runner-ups again.
Oh, God. I love the fan base so much. Have I said that recently? Because if I haven't, I feel like I should say it a lot. I love this fan base so much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Ben, how you doing this week?
Cold.
It is definitely a very cold across all of this great state of Missouri. Lot of snow.
I got 8 inches outside my apartment right now.
I don't know how much I have by me. Let me check.
So happy to be working from my apartment for work today. That was a plus.
Snowfall. I got 4.5 inches. So.
Dang.
Quite a bit over here. But, yeah, cold. Very cold. That is the best way to...
And it's going to get even colder this weekend.
Yes, it is. And, of course, I have to work overnights, so, it's going to get even better for me. Anyway, let's talk about some Mizzou football, shall we?
Yes.
So, let's get to the big news first.
Alrighty.
Blake Baker, Snake Baker.
We're in shambles again.
No, we're not.
The team's going to fall apart without Blake.
No, they're not. But whatever.
But sorry, continue.
Has decided to leave us because he is a snake. And has gone to...
Back to.
LSU. So, get the booze out of the way now. Get all your hatred.
Harold Perkins is going to be the most dangerous man in football next year.
All right.
Because he's going to be coming in like that guy tackling the judge every single play.
You couldn't have waited that, could you?
No. It had to be said.
Couldn't wait for that one. Alright, well. Ben, obviously your thoughts have been made about this.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for me to make my thoughts known about this happening. The sky is not falling. And if you can't tell, I'm battling a little bit of a head cold right now. But the sky is not falling, Mizzou fans. So, relax. Take a deep breath. Everything is not over. Drink is still in his bag, as we're going to talk about here in a little bit.
Yes.
It is pretty obvious that just because Baker is gone, the team is not throwing in the white towel, so neither should the fan base. I have not misguided any of y'all yet this year, and I will continue not to here in the new year. Keep the faith. Sky's not falling yet. So, even with all these big names going to the draft, it's not bad, folks. We're fine. Anything else to add, Ben?
No.
No? You're that broken up about it, aren't you?
Oh, no, I just got nothing else to say. I've said everything that I need.
All right. Well, let's go over the list of all the NFL or all the Mizzou's NFL draft declarations, shall we?
Yes.
We have Tyron Hopper, Chad Bailey, Darius Robinson, Niles Gaddy, Jaden Jernigan, Realist George Jr., Ennis Rakestraw, Chris Abrams-Drain, J.C. Carlisle, Javon Foster, Xavier Delgado, Cody Schrader, and Harrison Mevis.
To be real with you, the only person that I literally have no idea who he is, even though I've heard his name a couple times, is Gaddy.
Niles Gaddy did very good on the defense this year. He stepped in when Hopper got hurt. Very good. Very good player. I was kind of hoping he was going to come back, but not so much this time. So, but Ben, I do believe we also have a few more commits.
We do indeed.
The floor is yours, sir.
All right, I guess I'll just go through my list, maybe,
Yeah, and we'll talk about basketball
commits.
afterwards.
Of our commits, or whatever. But we got a 4-star safety, Trajan Greco, has committed to the team.
There's your Rakestraw replacement, by the way.
Yeah. Then running back Nate Noel of Miami, Florida, has committed.
Was at App State last year. Beast, by the way.
Okay.
He is a beast. So remember how we said that Georgia State running back was your Cody replacement? Mizzou's going to have a two-headed monster coming out of that backfield this year.
Nice.
Which isn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
So
We have... Let's see. Yeah, defensive lineman Sterling Webb from New Mexico State has transferred to Mizzou. He was an All-Conference USA first team this year as a sophomore.
he's got 2 years left of eligibility. Really good pickup. Nice replacement for Jay Jernigan.
Also on the defensive line, defensive tackle Isaiah Hastings from Alabama has transferred to Mizzou.
He's pretty comparable to Robinson, so there you go. Plus, it feels nice stealing people from Bama.
Yeah. And then finally, from like the last of our transfers, from what I've seen, Mizzou picked up Southern University quarterback Harold Blood, who's the older brother of Daniel Blood.
And there is your backup to Sam Horn. So, there's your third stringer.
Yes.
So, just very good transfers coming in, plus just Drink continuing to body teams on the recruiting trail as well.
Yes.
So, all good things for Mizzou football on that front. Now we just await defensive coordinator. Who do you think the new DC is going to be?
No clue, man.
Throw a name out there.
I can tell you it's not going to be Steve Wilkes.
I hope it's not.
Because he's getting looked at to be the Chargers head coach, potentially.
Goes from sucking at Mizzou to head coach of the Chargers. That'd be crazy. So,
But I got no clue, man.
I'm going to throw a name out there just to be funny. I'm going to say that it's going to be Mike Vrabel. Barry Odom.
I saw one on Twitter that said it was going to be Bill Belichick.
I saw that one as well, and I went, no, we can't offer him enough money. But, throw like $2 million out at Vrabel. It's an idea.
I saw that Vrabel would probably end up getting the New England job if Belichick leaves.
Probably. But we're not here to talk about NFL. We're here to talk about Mizzou. And, Mizzou basketball has been a thing.
Yeah.
I like how that's your response. Just, yeah. He's got nothing else to add.
I'm more into watching Christian college basketball instead of like actual college basketball.
Christian college basketball. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause I was paying attention to that Dallas Christian game last week, and the College of Biblical Studies, and there was the Champion Christian College as well that played games.
Let's start with women's basketball, shall we? They've just gotten bodied their last two games.
I mean, they played the number one in the country, so what do you expect?
Number 7.
Well, South Carolina.
That's this week.
Oh.
They lost by 20 points in Baton Rouge to LSU. And then just a few days ago, as we're recording this, they lost 79-64 to Alabama. So, not great. They're currently 14th in the conference right now.
Out of 14?
Yes. Mizzou men's is currently, as we're recording, down by 10 to number 6 Kentucky. They are currently 13th out of 14 in the conference. They're down 79-69 as we speak right now. I'm sure that'll grow as the night goes on and we keep recording here.
Yeah.
So, not great for basketball. What is great... Oh, they just scored. Mizzou just scored again. So it's now 79-70. What is great, however, is Mizzou wrestling.
Oh, really?
Oh, they're always great. Come on, Ben.
That is true.
They remain number 2 in the country, 6-0 this year. After beating Virginia Tech, that dropped Virginia Tech down from 11 to 13. They take on number 18 Stanford tomorrow as we record this, so today as this goes live, in Palo Alto. So be on the lookout for that because Mizzou does not seem to be stopping at any time soon. Which they probably won't be because it's Mizzou Wrestling, and Mizzou Wrestling is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, they've got Stanford this week as I pull up the schedule. Good Lord. After that, they go to the NIU Opens in 10 days. So, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday afterwards.
Nice.
So, NIU, by the way, is currently ranked.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but after that, the schedule does get pick up a little bit for Mizzou. They've got number 20. They're at number 20, West Virginia, at number 10, Cornell, at home versus number 9, Oklahoma State, at North Dakota State, at number 15, South Dakota State, at Northern Illinois, at number 5, Iowa State, the Big 12 championships in Tulsa, and of course the NCAA wrestling championships here in Kansas City in March 21st through March 23rd. Expect a lot of black and gold, also a lot of garnet and gold as well in those stands for the NCAA championships. So, Ben, what else you got on your list of things?
Let's see. I have that Des Moines Hodge has been waived by the Lakers.
No.
Then Tyler Badie has signed a reserve future deal with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Mizzou Gymnastics is ranked 3rd in the country.
Good for them. Good for them, dude.
Mm-hmm. Baseball and softball are only a month away.
Oh boy, more sports for us to cover.
Mm-hmm. And you can start getting tickets now.
Do it.
According to the school student email.
That Ben still gets.
Yeah. And I can't remember if you'd said it or not, but Mizzou football ended 8th on the final AP poll.
I had not because I was hoping that you had it. So
Yeah,
they
we
only
ended
move up
8th.
one spot after defeating Ohio State. Questionable at
there's
best.
some. There's quite that the final AP poll is kind of questionable.
I'm sure that we'll talk about it on BTT this week, and me and you will
Yes.
vigorously, as that will have came out at about the same time that this does, me and you vigorously defended Mizzou being number 5.
Yeah.
With Oregon at number 4.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure that's what we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, anything else?
That's all I got.
Well, then
I even scrolled Twitter a little bit to see, and there wasn't any other Mizzou news that I really saw. So.
Well, then I think it's time to go to the mailbag.
Oh, you're right.
In which I actually have some mail for us in a Mizzou-related video over on the B-Card account. If you don't follow the B-Card or don't watch B-Card on YouTube, do it, please, because my Dallas Dust-Up came out before Ben's has. And it was 20 minutes long. And it was actually from our loyal listener, Noah, who said he was on the bus, the only Mizzou-branded bus that we passed by.
Oh, so he was on bus number 1.
Yes, he was. So...
But,
that's the mailbag
that I have. Brock commented on the Seton Hall game saying, "When did I go to a basketball game?"
I legitimately do not remember anything from it.
And then on our last Earning Our Stripes, Noah commented, "Theo Weiss is coming back for another season."
He is indeed.
And Marching Mizzou is better than Ohio State Band.
Yeah, y'all are not a cult.
Yes.
So, yes, you are.
And then just some other YouTube stats. We're at 156 subscribers.
Nice.
As you all saw, the last pack opening video I did that came out, and it has over 100 views. The Seton Hall basketball vlog has 73 views. The Marching Mizzou pregame has 80 views. The Ohio State the pregame has 84 views. The Marching Mizzou halftime show has 35, and the Ohio State halftime has 18. A lot of videos have come out this past week.
Yes, and I have a feeling that a few more are going to be coming out, right?
Yeah, we got the podcast, and then I will be working on the actual Dallas Dust Up Cotton Bowl vlog here shortly. Sometime here towards the end of the week, it will be posted.
All right, then.
And then shout out, I was looking at some stats. Shout out to Brazil for being our country that we get our second most views from.
What the hell? Such a random.
Yeah, our country with the second most views is Brazil. The age group that watches our stuff the most being the 65 plus category.
That's...
Yeah, it goes 65 plus at 22.9%, 55 to 64, 18.7%, 45 to 54, 17.4%, 25 to 34, 17.2%, 35 to 44, 14.3%, 18 to 24, 9.4%, and then nothing 13 to 17.
Interesting.
And yeah, shout out to our 4.3% female audience.
Hey.
Not 100% dudes anymore.
Let's go. That's a positive.
Mm-hmm.
So, if that's all you got for the mailbag, Ben, what do you got coming out this week?
We have this podcast, and the Dallas Dust Up Cotton Bowl vlog will be out here probably the end of the week, because the day that this gets uploaded, I have some stuff that I have to take care of, so I have to drive home, and that will probably take most of the evening, and so it'll be the vlog will probably get posted probably Friday sometime.
All right then.
Or at least that's what I'll be aiming for.
Well, the only thing coming out over at bcardentertainment.com is Big Time Talkers this week. So, be on the lookout for that, where I'm sure it's going to be a vigorous discussion about the playoffs And Tommy won't at all lose his head. But other than that, I can be found on Twitter at BrockGorton99. The B and the G are capitalized on that. You can follow B Card Entertainment on Twitter at B_card ENT. Which, oh, by the way, there was a vote happening because me and Ben ended up tied in our third place fantasy game. Ben, it ain't looking good for you right now. That's all I'm going to say. There's 2 hours left on the voting, but
I'll have to see what that poll actually even looks like. I haven't even seen it.
it's over on the B Card Twitter account. So
Yeah, I'll have to see.
it's not looking good for you, bud. You getting cooked.
Nice.
There's only like 2 people that want me to serve the punishment only.
Interesting.
Also, claim the 1960 Mizzou National Championship. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Claim that 1960 Mizzou National Championship. Can you agree with that, Ben?
Sure.
Because Mizzou did win the national championship that year. KU fans can say whatever the hell they want. Y'all cheated, and that's why the game got removed and revoked. And Mizzou won the national championship that year. So, suck that Tiger dick, bitch. Other than that, I've been Brock Orton.
And I've been Benjamin Duncan.
Until next week, folks, where as slowly and surely as the winter seeps away and drains all of the life from our bodies, we have been earning our stripes. Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. And as always,